Once again, it's a privilege to be welcomed into your homes. Today we are reading from John chapter 20, verse 1 to 8. On the first day of the week, Mary Magdalene ran and went to Simon Peter and to the other disciple whom Jesus loved, and told them, "They have taken the Lord from the tomb, and we do not know where they put him." So Peter and the other disciple went out and came to the tomb. They both ran, but the other disciple ran faster than Peter and arrived at the tomb first. He bent down and saw the burial cloth there, but did not go in. When Simon Peter arrived after him, he went into the tomb and saw the burial cloth there, and the cloth that had covered his head, not with the burial cloth, but rolled up in a separate place. Then the other disciple also went in, the one who had arrived at the tomb first, and he saw and believed. The reading features a disciple who is referred to as the one Jesus loved. This disciple is never given a name in the Gospel of John, although he has often been identified with John, the son of Zebedee. Even though he is never referred to by name, he is clearly a very significant character in the story of Jesus that the fourth Gospel tells. There is one other character in the story of John's Gospel who is clearly very significant, but again is never given a name, and that is the character referred to as the mother of Jesus. Both of these people are identified in the Gospel not by their name, but by the very special relationship they had with Jesus, the disciple Jesus loved, and the mother of Jesus. It is as if the writer is saying that what really defines all of us is our relationship with the Lord. It is that relationship which gives us our identity. The disciple Jesus loved was an historic figure in the circle of Jesus, but for the writer, he is also a representative figure. He is the ideal disciple, the disciple we are all called to become. We are all invited to identify with this disciple because we are all called disciples whom Jesus loves. This disciple is described at the Last Supper as lying close to Jesus' heart. At the end of the prologue to John's Gospel, Jesus is described as close to the Father's heart. In other words, this disciple has the same relationship with Jesus as Jesus has with the Father. Because he is a representative figure, the writer is saying that we are all called to have the same relationship with Jesus that Jesus has with the Father. Dear friends, as the Father loves Jesus, Jesus loves us. As Jesus remains in the Father's love, we are called to remain in Jesus' love. That is the core message of that wonderful gospel we have come to know as the gospel according to John. Shalom. Peace.